Well, good morning, good people. Mark Holmes here at the Red Brick House, man. We have been working on this thing come February for a year straight. Pretty much, here 3, 4, 5 days or so a week trying to get this place done. And if you were here this time last year, we had gotten our electric panel and stuff put in. We had gotten the meter base put in, and we were waiting for the power company. So everything that's transpired has happened since the beginning of this year. And so we're trying to close off the end of the year on a good finishing point so we can look back and say, yeah, we really busted ass. So a couple of things we are doing is, there's a lot of little stuff that needs to be done and things. We have the side over here. We're basically making the room over here kind of like a pantry here. It is a screened-in porch. It's kind of a mess right now because I have all my wood for the shutters that we're making and things, and we're putting it in here to keep it dry. But we're going to put a door in here. And what I did was I found a couple that restores old houses and stuff, and they had some old doors. And I wanted to get a door that had glass in it. And this is the door we found. Now, this door has been cut down and it's not in great shape, so I'm gonna have to do some work on it. It's only like 73 inches long, so I'm actually gonna put an extension on here to get it to a nice length on it. I'm gonna be working on that sometime today, and I'll fill it in with epoxy. We'll clean it up, and we'll be able to use that as our side door. And we're gonna pick up some of the siding, the red siding, so we can side that back part of the house, and that'll make it all blend in and finish off the exterior of it. Of course, I've been not using the front porch as my workshop, so that's kind of my workshop out there. As we get in here, it's beginning to look more and more like a house, and a lot of the stuff that we're doing is kind of trial and error. We have this old desk that's from the 30s that used to belong to my great aunt. We did have it over there. My wife decides, she said she hates having a desk against the wall. She wants to have it here at the window, and she wants to keep it balanced, so we may end up building more bookcases to go on this side. And I'm currently working on getting this one put together. I have the plywood backing we've already painted. I've got the pieces for the face frame to go together, and I've already got the countertop in here. I do need to cut the hole for the outlet, and I tell you, I love having the outlets and stuff on those countertops. It's great. You can put a lamp in there, or if you want to put some other lights and stuff on there, it'll be good. But once we get this in here, although this is going to slow me down because we have crown molding that's going to go in this room. We already have it painted and primed and painted down under the house. If I'm going to put another bookcase in here, I need to put the crown molding around that one too, so we won't probably get to that. And we'll also, I don't know if we'll get to this today or not, but we're going to open up the fireplace and see how bad it is. I may go ahead and just plaster around the original opening so we can see it, just to give us some depth, give us a different look and a different feel for it. So those are a couple of things that we're having to do in here. The wife is decorating, and we'll also, oh my goodness, I forgot, P. Buckley Moss's museum. They have our print. It's actually done. I need to go pick it up. Of course, we have this room here. There's not much to do in here. My wife is decorating. We have a bunch of drop leaf tables. We put this one in here. The old oil lamp from my mother that's on there. I think it's a nice effect. Now, the plants are going to go upstairs once I'm finishing up in there. And I have the doors from these cabinets here. They're upstairs. I'm going to varnish those today. It's going to take a couple of coats, put some new hinges on here, and we'll set up the lights so that way the lights will be hidden inside of the cabinet. That'll be, it's not a very big room, but this is our guest bedroom, and it's kind of cozy. I think we do need to get a chair that'll go in here. That'll be nice to have in here as well. Bathroom wise, my wife originally wanted to have shelves, and the brackets that she ordered are 9 inches, so we had to put those on it. Problem being is they sit out a little too far here, so we ordered some 6-inch ones that'll have the shelves closer, because I think we'll put a shelf here and one here, so that way they split the mirror and it looks rustic. So that'll be another little project that we have here. Of course, the kitchen, I do need to hang the bracket for the scale, so that way we can have that up in the corner, and you can see how the kitchen has it's really come together well. Um, I love cooking in here. It just is really easy. Everything is within arm's reach. Plenty of lighting with the hood and stuff in here. It just feels really good. The couch. We lucked out with the couch, and it fits exactly here. Of course, this is not periodic to the space, but it ends up being that it works out to give you the most space-wise in here. The only problem is the floor lamp with the base wouldn't work in the corner. So we had to take the base off, and what I actually used was electrical conduit straps to strap it in the corner, so we have it here. Although, we're going to have a little bit of a change-up. Like I said, this is trial and error. You see one thing, you try it, maybe it doesn't work as well as you'd like. My wife loves this lamp, but she wants to have more lighting, so she's ordered another one that has 3 of these. So you have 3 different levels of the light, so that way it'll give more light into the corner. And, you know, some of the nice decorations that my sister-in-law has done. This is our milk box and our milk bottles and things in there, and actually that lights up, and of course we have the Christmas tree. One thing I'm still kind of worried about doing, because I don't want to do harm with what you're doing. See the back of the plywood here for cabinets. We got the drop cloth in here to protect the floors. We have, this is my first set of shutters, 4 up here. And I did order, hopefully they're right this time, the brackets, the hinges that go on here that have to be mounted out there. So the hard part is going to be is being able to use these old bricks, which are softer brick, is having them strong enough for the hinges to be able to be mounted in there. So I have some oversized masonry screws that I'm going to try, and I think I'm going to get some anchor hardener to go in with it. Or I may end up drilling and using, like, say, 3/8 inch thick lags, drill those holes out, cement them in, and then put it in. Thing is these bricks are not like you have bricks now. And the same thing with the mortar. It's a sand mortar. You know, if you drill into it, just kind of, it's not tight. So that's going to be fun to try and get that together. But we'll probably try and get that first set up and see how they look. And of course, I'm working on my studio over here. It's nice to have the shelving and the units and stuff in here. The lighting actually works out really well, by accident, really, having it up here in the corner to illuminate it. And I want to get my drawers put in, because I'll use those drawers, keep little tools and things here for my studio set, and, you know, have it in arm's reach. So this is kind of like, this is my studio set / office, and it's kind of comfortable. So we've got those things. I've got a couple of places here where I'm wetting the walls down, where I'll go back over with finished plaster to just smooth it out and make it look better as well. So that's what we have going here at the Red Brick House today. Oh, and I've got the curtain rods all put up in here, and you can see some more of the plants. So as soon as I get finished with painting all of this stuff, we'll actually get this place cleaned up so you can really kind of see how it's come along. See our bedroom, we finally got ourselves a little bench that's here. We have the antique dresser over there. We put the other dresser in the closet there, which is a nice look, because you see that piece of furniture. I finally found some drawer pulls that are periodic to the piece. So we'll get those put in there as well. Again, quaint little house. I really love how it changes on the daily basis, and can't wait to get this all cleaned up and having a few people stay with us next week over the Christmas holidays. Time for me to get to work.